Hey y'all, my name is Summer and welcome to Summertime Tarot. This is a love reading for the sign of Pisces for March 2020. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a general card for, to see what's going on when it comes to romantic love for Pisces. And then I'm going to go into, what's going on for singles, those who are dating, and those in, couples or committed relationships. Then I'm going to pull some cards of advice to close things out. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's see what's going on for Pisces March 2020 when it comes to romantic love. All right, so we have fire magic. Okay, so with this card, I really feel like for March, you could be in an energy where you're really desiring love. You're kind of maybe even putting yourself out there. I see the candles, so really like calling in this love that you want and taking action towards it. Let's see what comes out for you. So I'm gonna pull some cards to see for singles, dating, and coupled Pisceans. What's going on March 2020 when it comes to romantic love? Alright, so for the single folks, we have the divine masculine. Okay. Then for our dating folks, we have the gardener. And then for the couples, we have sexuality. Alright. So with the divine masculine, yeah, really get back to harkening back to the fire magic. Really, I get this as really putting yourself out there, going after what you want, right? The divine masculine is all about like doing things, going after things. And then we have the lion here, which makes me think about fire as well. So really, the phrase that came to me was stroking your ego. I don't know what that means, but like I really see this as for March, like really doing things that put you out there, that, going after what you want, taking action. Yeah. And then we have the gardener for the couple. So with the gardener, I'm really drawn to like all the I'm really getting like really kind of like passionate, going out there. You could be like mingling with multiple folks, like with all the women. Like there's a lot of masculine energy in these two cards. So I really get the sense of, with the gardener here for those who are dating, like really tending to these different relationships, deciding, do I want to give to this one? Do I want to give to that one? What does this need? What does that need? But I also get this as really like what's building up what it is you want. It's kind of like growing and nurturing and taking care of all of these these different relationships. So if you are, someone who is seeing multiple people, or I see this as really like if you're dating, like seeing, okay, is this what I want, or is this what I want, or is this one or that one, and really kind of seeing what kind of fits with you and what you want in the long run, right? And then for the coupled Pisces folks, we have sexuality. So I really see this as really connecting with it goes back to the fire. There's a lot of fire in all these, but really connecting with your partner, both in a sexual way, but also like just the word that came to me is an ethereal way, going beyond just the physical and getting into like spiritual kind of energy, connecting on multiple levels. But let's go ahead and see what the tarot has to say. Okay. All right, so on the bottom of the deck we have Four of Swords. Okay, so with this I really get like healing, but also connecting back to like a safe space in order to go out and do what it is that you really want, needing to come from like a safe, mental, clear space, right? But for the singles, we have Five of Swords and Queen of Swords. For the dating folks, we have the Moon and Judgment. For the coupled folks, we have Hermit and the King of Wands. Okay, so for our single Pisces, we have Five of Swords and the Queen of Swords with Divine Masculine. So I really see this with the Five of Swords, like you could be in a space where like you've been questioning yourself when it comes to love. Like, what is it that I really want? Have I been making the right decisions thus far? Are these people that I've been entertaining, or be it in the past or in the present, are they, I just keep hearing, is this it for me? I don't know. But really coming out of a space of needing to be clear about what it is you want in order to go after it with the Divine Masculine, right? But with this Queen of Swords, really taking the time to connect with yourself about, what's right for you, what's wrong for you, what you want to do, what you don't want to do, right? And with this Five of Swords, I really get the energy of cutting off anybody or anything that's really not working for you, that's not in alignment with what it is that you really want, right? Because with this fire magic, right, it's like you're in a space where you're trying to create, where you're trying to do something. And with this Divine Masculine, I feel like you're probably in a space where you want more, right? With the fire magic, you want more. With this card, it's really giving me a feeling about leveling up, trying to do more, trying to go further, right? So you could be in a space where it's like, I'm done with this past stuff, whatever that is, like, right? And it's time for me to move in a new direction, to do something different. And so for March, I really see you really getting in tune with your higher self, what it is that you really want to do when it comes to love. What is it that you really, what is it that you really want to go after? Do you want to just, have fun and meet people, or do you, want a committed relationship? And I really see that as what you're kind of marinating on for the month of March. And really, I really see you as, all right, well, this is what I want, so I'm going to cut everything else out. I'm not going to be doing this anymore. This wasn't working, or this person wasn't it. I'm going to go in a new direction, right? And then for those that are dating, we have the moon and judgment. So with the moon, I really get this feeling of questioning yourself and questioning your reality. Like, is this all that I want? Right? Because with this gardener, I really get a vibe of out there with multiple people. And I don't know if you guys can see this, but like, look at the trees, like they're females. And I know this card has like a deeper meaning, but with this, when it comes to love, I feel like this is really you being like out here, seeing multiple people. And like with this moon, it's kind of like, is this all that I want? Right? Is this working for me? I don't know if this is really what I want. And with this judgment, it's like there's this piece of you that wants to go further, wants to do more, wants more, right? And it's for the month of March, I really see you kind of working at that, nurturing that. And I also see it as like really kind of like going through these folks and like, okay, does this person really sit well with me? Is this really what I want? Or maybe it's this person, or like seeing that for yourself and really trying to, figure that out for the month of March. But with this judgment, like really making a decision about what it is you want or who you want, right? Okay. And then for the couple folks, we have the Hermit and the King of Wands. So I see this as really tapping back into like your own desires, right? With the Hermit, like spending time with yourself and understanding yourself so that you can, with this King of Wands, I see this as really like giving to your partner. So I see this as really what's coming to my mind is like really being observant of yourself and of your partner so that you can be giving, so that you can kind of move in a way that works for both of you, right? In this kind of, I don't know why menage a trois is coming to my mind, but that's what came to my mind. But like really coming together, but needing to come out of a space of being true to yourself, knowing what it is that you want and moving in that way, right? But not in a way that's like cutting off your partner, but like really, is this what I want? What do I want? How do I want it? The Tupac song. For real. How do you want it? I'm sorry. That's what was coming to my mind. Okay. But like really I really feel like for March, really spending time getting in tune with yourself and what it is you want for this relationship going forward, and how you guys can do this together, right? I kind of see this as like figuring out your role, figuring out their role. What can I give? What can you give? Right? But needing to spend time with yourself and understand yourself so that you can move in a way that is conducive to, you guys building and growing together. Okay? But let's pull some spirit messages cards for some advice for the month for Pisces. Okay. When it comes to love. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So Rose card wanted to jump out. So we have soul solitude. Your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense with what's coming up, especially with this Four of Swords, really needing to connect with what it is that you want, right? And then you have take a moment, stop. Now is not the time to rush into the decision you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. Okay? Then we have receive. You are kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others, but now it's time for you to learn to graciously receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is the natural law and order of the universe. Yeah. Okay, then we have gratitude. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. Then we have find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? New beginnings. Everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. Then the last card, reach out. We know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help where offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that is truly okay to accept support however it's presented to you. Okay? Well, that's all I have for you, my Pisces friends. I hope this reading helped you in some way. Please, let me know down in the comments how this reading resonated with you. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like to see more videos like this one, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate you for watching, for being here with me. Thank you so much. I hope to see you soon.